Recently I was thinking aloud. It's good to take time and think through things, and then with the help of the Holy Spirit, find out if you will get some form of understanding. Proverbs 4:7, it says, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and in all thy getting, get understanding. And I was just thinking aloud about these days, what is going on in marriages, especially concerning women. When you see this woman is complaining, my husband is like this, my husband does not provide, my husband does not take care of me, my husband is not showing any affection. You see, most women, if you meet 10 women, at least 5 of them will tell you that I'm not enjoying my marriage and all that. So I was just thinking aloud, what is the root cause of this problem? And I realized that most women believe that their husbands must change before they can be happy. Their husbands must turn into a new leaf before they can be happy. They have centered their lives around their husbands. Okay, and they have no life and all that. So I said, let me go deeper. Okay, so they want to change their husbands. Some are trying to change their husbands. Some are also hoping that their husbands will change so that they can enjoy life and all that. And when I decided to dig deep, I realized that the problem or the root cause is most women don't have any personal, intimate relationship with God. They don't. So they are trying to fill that gap. Ecclesiastes says he has set eternity in our hearts. They are trying to fill that gap with the man, a damaged and a broken man. That is number one. That's the first root cause. And the second root cause is that most women don't know their assignment in their marriage. They don't know why they are in that man's life. They have no clue. They think that, well, I'm marrying Kofi or Amma or whoever, so that he can make me happy, so that he can provide my needs, so that life will be complete. So they have no purpose. They don't know why they are in that marriage. They don't know their assignment. So 2 reasons. If you are a woman and you don't have any intimate relationship with God, don't bother. Don't waste your time. That damaged and broken man will kill you. Because if you think that broken man or damaged man must change before you can be happy, you are in serious trouble. You need to know God for yourself and get yourself healed. And know that your happiness is in your own hands. That man cannot, even if he is a good man, he provides. He does everything right. Sexually, he is good. Financially, he is good. Emotionally, he supplies your emotional needs. My dear, by all means, there will be something that this man cannot do except God. Except God. He cannot completely complete you. That man cannot completely complete you. God is the one that you need most. And then secondly, know why you are in that man's life. You are on assignment. You are not there for that man to feed you and to give you. You are on assignment. When you have a person, when you read Genesis chapter 1, Genesis chapter 2, Genesis chapter 3, after the 4, something happened in Genesis chapter 4 verse 1. Eve said, God has helped me to birth a man. Because she knew God. Because it was God who made her and presented her to Adam. Adam was even asleep. Adam didn't know what went into that woman. He had no clue. So because Eve knew God for herself, even after the 4 in Genesis chapter 3, she was able to boldly say that God has helped me to birth a man. It wasn't even Adam. She didn't say Adam has helped me to birth a man. No. Eve said God has helped me to birth a man, because she had that intimate relationship with God. So she knew that it was God who helped her. Even though she had sex with Adam, she did not attribute that success to Adam, but she attributed it to God, because she had that intimate relationship. She knew God for herself. My dear, know God for yourself. and then know why you are in that man's life, that damaged and broken man. You are there to partner with God so that your assignment as a helper, someone that God has deposited so much in you, God believes in you, in partnership with the Holy Spirit, any area where that man is weak, with the help of God, your purpose is not to change him, but you can, you will partner with God so that the help that you need to offer, you can offer. You are a partner with God in that man's life. You cannot do that alone. So if you have seen certain areas that you think that you need help, my husband, I have seen some changes, you go to God. When you have that intimate relationship, you flourish. No matter your husband's behavior, you will flourish. You will do well. Purpose will be birthed out of even that weakness of that man. Your husband's weakness can birth out a purpose in you. I'm telling you. Because my husband's weaknesses birthed out my purpose. There was so much in me I didn't know until I encountered his weaknesses. And when I decided to go to God and ask him to help me, through that, in helping that man in partnership with the Holy Spirit, a lot of things came out of me. And I birthed a lot of programs, or a lot of products came out of me because of that. Because initially I was trying to change him, and I realized that I was so tired. So I say, hey, Lord, I have given up. I will trust you with him because you created him and you love him. You died for him. I'm not the one who died for my husband. You love him more than I love him. I have not died for, and I will never die for him. I will never die for my husband. I am not Jesus. Okay? But Jesus, who died for him, can help him and can do something about his life. So I trusted God with him, and God started working on his heart. Because remember that change comes from within. Until the person's heart changes, until the person's mindset changes, oh boy, there is nothing that you can do to change that man. So today I want you to build an intimate relationship with God. Have time that you meet with him in the word, and also ask him to help you partner with him, so that the weaknesses that you have acknowledged about your husband, God can use it to birth something out of you, and then you will trust God with it, and you will have a great and a wonderful, you will flourish, you will do well. There is no attitude, there is no behavior, no weakness that can intimidate you. Sometimes it will even be necessary for you to leave that toxic environment for some time. Separate yourself for a while, for that man to come to himself, like the prodigal son, to come to himself. The Holy Spirit will direct you in that angle. I want you to know that if you're a woman, God is with you. He is your first love. Go after him. And whatever challenge that you are encountering in your marriage, it is not bigger than your God. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world, including your husband's weaknesses.